Well, I think film school is going to be in 5 words. Exciting.
Stressful.
Fun.
Informative.
Stressful. Enjoyable.
And stressful.
Busy.
Be stressful.
And worthwhile.
Alright, we just got to Dog Bite and now we're having to take the set down because they've been shooting a Moshi Monsters advert last week.
Oh, we're all just kind of standing around watching other people work, really, aren't we? We all just...
What are you doing?
Holding a door. I'm hammering a screw. It doesn't work.
It's made a hole!
Okay, so we're at the end of day 1, and so the guys this morning came in and looked around the studio and took down a set that we had already in here because we'd been working on it yesterday. So they got a bit hands-on and took some set down, and it was apparent that some of them didn't even know what a screwdriver was, so that was exciting. And then we looked at some short films and discussed what makes a good short film, and that's trying to keep it simple. And we've done like a mock pitch of their ideas, and we've sort of tested those out.
I found the practice pitching a really good start because it helps with your confidence for like the actual pitch tomorrow.
It's now day 2 of film school, and yesterday we took down the Moshi Monster set and we did a practice pitch, and today we have each done a 60-second pitch of our idea as part of the pre-production process.
Hello. So my 7-word pitch for Sock Thief is sock thief, fetish, silent film, hotel porter.
He tries to write at work, his pen will change into a trumpet.
One of the man will be tied up on the floor.
It might show like what he would like to do in that situation. They will laugh and they sing with bright colours and happy music.
He encounters the plain dull events of his mediocre life.
And he goes to say sorry, but the other guy's like, sorry's not good enough. And then
he's getting verbally abused by people on the sidewalk.
He bumps into a girl who also doesn't know what she wants, really.
You literally cut to a shot of her knocking this all down.
So you see what the audience sees, but through the camera of what the person that's holding it.
Goes shopping one day and sees a piano outside the shop.
That the woman has really bad feeling about it, and they go to the party.
He's confronted with this other main character who is known as the devil. He isn't the best, so he gets bullied by all the other people that are down there and gets pushed around and like shoved around and stuff.
It's kind of like a little bit like a voodoo doll effect.
He goes around stealing food from shop.
A man, like really creepy, following a girl.
His life starts to go downhill quite rapidly.
He hears a large explosion, sees the girl on the field with a tail.
Okay, and then they found out this pub didn't actually exist. It had been dilapidated since the wartime, and they'd like been reported. Really? Is it that short?
Well, get the paper out. What we're going to do is write your favourite film and then your second favourite film. You need to write your name at the top so you can't vote for yourself. Okay? So, I bet you're all dying to find out who's won, isn't it? Yeah. We're going to find out just yet. We'll come back after the adverts.
Cheese. Cheese. Brooksy stinking still. Cheese. Made fresh. Cheese. Doghouse Farm. Cheese. 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 Cheese.
Okay, so whilst we're waiting for the votes to be counted up on the pitches, John's running through job roles with us whilst we set up a mock scene to practice what we're going to be filming for our film.
Today we all pitched our ideas and voted for the best film, and there's a 4-way tie, so they're off somewhere mixing ideas up.
You just like hear a knock on his door in real life and he doesn't know how to go and answer it because it's his real life. My role is director, and that's basically I've just got to be in charge of the shoots and make sure everyone's in position and make sure that the story is how I want it to be.
I've been given the role as of Liam, helping out with the sound. My role is assisting costume and makeup.
We've been put into the art department. I'm part of the storyboarding group with Jess. So I get to do all the makeup and stuff for the actors or actresses.
And we have the role of first and second AD, which is good because we rehearsed it earlier. We've just been talking to Jazz, who was the first AD of the Moshi Monsters advert, and he's given us loads and loads of things that I have to do and that you have to do. Day 3, currently we're still in pre-production, starting the script and trying to finalise our idea, and it's not going so well because we still haven't got a clue what we're doing.
Our director of photography is learning how to assemble a tripod and camera.
The most important thing about setting up a camera is not to drop it.
So today I've spent some time with the students showing them how to set up and
change all the settings to the best of the settings possible and rig up the 5D Mark IIIs, which they're shooting film school on. They're struggling.
It's day 3, we're still in pre-production. Guys are getting the script together and got quite a nice idea. Hopefully going to develop it enough to get something we can make. These guys are going for the camera, the sound team are checking out all their stuff. So yeah, it's going really good. Isn't it, David? Going good?
Yeah,
it's going good.
We're just writing out basic scene, sort of what's happening in each scene, so we can then go on and write a script.
They've learnt how to do all the work all the cameras, and they've learnt how to do the sound with the mic and everything, and now we're going to do a false run through of the script.
Action.
We've just done the run through and it's really useful because I've realised how loud I have to be and got to take role, got to take charge.
Now we just had the new script read through. We only have to change a few bits, but we can still get the dream sequence bits in there. So it's fairly the same, but completely different.
So far we've finalised one script and then decided to change the whole idea again. So we're just making another script now which has to be done in 25 minutes. And it's not looking good.
Okay, so it's day 3 on film school. For most of us, it's been a chill out day, just getting used to the equipment. For others, it's been a lot of hard work. But we're kind of looking forward to the shooting day now. We've finally got an idea in mind. And yeah, so it should be interesting.
Today is a very special day.
Not only is it day 4 of film school,
it's
but
our birthdays.
I am sending an email to Miriam, who is nice enough to lend her a house for Monday.
What's happening is we're test shooting for one of the scenes, and this is the superhero scene where the guy climbs up the wall whilst one of the guys comes out the window.
We're just setting up the camera for the sideways Spider-Man shot, so we've got to set the camera up sideways on a dolly track.
Have a very important job. We've got to hold this green screen up with Leo so they can get their skyscraper scene.
We've just
used I'm making fake cheese balls for our film because there's going to be a woman who is selling cheese at her little stall.
I've just done an audition for the moon actor, not the milk actor, because there's no milkman in it.
I've just been on the phone to Dan and Charlotte from How to Do Theatres, and I'm just about to let the first AD know what I spoke to them about.
I now know.
I've been told I'm not allowed to smile anymore. So I smile too much on camera and it's ruining the making of.
I'm about to make pig puppets for our space scene and cow puppets by painting this and cutting it to a size and making a hole amongst its nipples.
What are you doing?
Don't ask me a stupid question. What does it look like I'm doing?
We are hanging pigs, cows and sheep off there with fishing wire.
It's day 4 and we're about to do our first shot, which wasn't actually scheduled until day 5. Because there's no actors in this shot, we can do it now.
First positions, right on set.
Action. It's the end of our birthdays at film school. We've sort of maybe kind of got our first shot.
Got a few test shots.
Yeah.
Very tedious.
Carl's been put on continuity because that's just what he wants to do.
I like to look at things.
No food and drink around this area. No running, obviously, because you will trip over. Tell me if you're leaving the set. And also have fun. And I hope it all goes to plan.
So it's day 5 of film school, and at the moment they're setting up there for the first shot of the day, which is a green screen side shot. Someone looking through the window and climbing up a wall. And since day 1, especially the camera guys, they didn't really know how to set up any of the rigs here, and now they can probably set up themselves in 10-20 minutes, which is for that sort of time of not even using a rig, this is pretty good.
And then as I lift off, I'll lift myself off with a fart and just.
It's fun, bizarre script.
Yeah.
Which is good.
That's really good because it's quite a loose script this year.
we've got a lot of room to improvise, and it's very visual, isn't it? Like with the dream sequences, so it would definitely be fun to do.
It's the first morning of shooting, and it's the first scene. I think the guys on the crew and the guys doing this have really picked up how efficient you have to be when you're filmmaking. So they're doing quite well at the moment, but it's all a bit chaotic. But I think it'll pick up towards the end.
And we're just setting up what we're doing right now. The actors are here. I think this ending I've seen Spider-Man and we have to be quiet now. So.
Mark it.
Scene 6, take 4, take 1.
Action.
Right, yeah, this morning we just filmed the Spider-Man shot where Dan's climbing up the wall. I think we're running a bit behind schedule. At the moment we're setting up 2 shots in 1 take so that we can put them together and it will look like they are together.
It's Friday, and that means it's the first shoot day of film school. And obviously, every morning on the first shoot day, we have a lot of problems, and people realise that they haven't planned what they've told me they've planned, and costumes don't work, and things don't work. But yeah, we'll get there. I think it's all sort of coming together, and yeah, it's just apparent how quickly they're learning stuff as well, which is great. So they're all actually now doing the jobs that I've been telling them to do for the last 4 days. But you know, they're doing them now because if they don't do them, the film won't happen. So.
As I completed the storyboard, which is my job, I'm currently working sort of as a runner, doing odd jobs which people want.
Right now I'm ironing the actors' clothes because no one's thought of ironing them, so I found myself an iron and I'm just getting out all of the creases so they can look smart on set.
We've had hat problems, costume problems, set problems, tape problems. So the guys are learning very quickly that preparation is key.
I'm a producer, I'm so not happy. They've been spending money on cream that we don't need, and we asked for shaving foam, and when they actually bought the shaving foam it was really expensive, so we're slowly losing our budget more and more each day.
We're like midway through first day of shooting and we're behind schedule, but that's not really my problem, it's just really stressful because we should have blocked everything yesterday but we didn't have props, costumes or actors, so it was kind of impossible.
Hello. This is very odd, but actually quite comfortable at this time. And I'm still really buzzing from coffee, so that's helping quite a lot.
It's going well. We had a few problems in the first scene, a wardrobe problem with an oversized hat, but we fixed that by changing it to a Hannibal Lecter mask, so that's all good. And now we're about to set up for a space shot, and I'm the moon.
I am currently holding a reflector, which reflects light from one place to another.
Okay, first position. Put the board in. Sound speed.
Sound rolling.
Camera rolling.
We've just filmed 2 scenes. We've got 1 more to do until we go outside to the location. We're about 15 minutes behind, which may lead on to probably it being about 30 minutes. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Just trying to push everyone to get everything done as fast as they can. Well, this morning I've been doing makeup and everything for the actors and actresses. And Matt's gone and found our dream bomb team.
Yeah, let's go for that one there.
We've just moved outside and we're setting up the set for the cheese stall scene. It's going alright, I suppose. A bit stressful.
It's quite cold outside. Setting up the camera is quite a long process.
Well, we've done most of the scenes today, outside and inside. We was doing the green screen and stuff like that. I think there's 1 more shot to do of the scene in the street. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm just the second AD. Naomi knows everything.
I was getting a bit frustrated, but now we're getting shots done like boom straight away.
We are about half an hour away from needing to wrap, but we're probably going to wrap earlier than that, which means we can probably fit in another shot which we actually cut out originally, and we're going to put it back in because we do actually have more time than we imagined. It's pretty awesome.
So that's a wrap for day 1, everyone, and when the actors leave, can we give them a round of applause? We'll do it now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cooperating.
Yeah, well done.
Very successful.
So far.
And so far.
It's shoot day 2 today, and we're currently doing the external shots, and we're massively behind.
It's a combination of waiting for John to come back with the equipment that has been forgotten, and waiting for the rain to stop, and drinking coffee.
Pretty standard.
Yeah, normal filming stuff.
I should mention as well, it's Monday morning.
Right, we got to the beach. We've set up the cameras and everything, we're all ready, but something's gone wrong with the actors and costumes, so they're a bit late and we're running a bit behind. Just waiting for them now.
The students didn't bring enough props to fill the treasure chest, so Matt donated his wedding ring to the cause, which has just been promptly thrown up into the air, into the sand, so needle in a haystack and all that, they're trying to find it. No. So what we're going to do is we're getting you all up to the rugby club. You know there's a lot of downtime when you're on location, on a film set. Some of you are not going to be required, so what we're going to have is a few people hanging back round here with the cars, on call. Some other people who aren't required, you can mosey on down into town, but we're going to give you a time that you must be back here so we can check what's happening if you're required. So Naomi, over to you.
Right, we're going to need the camera for you.
Call some names, Naomi, so I can count them.
Okay, right. Zeb, Beth, Meg.
We've just finished at the beach where I was helping to dress the treasure chest and make sure that the beach was safe for our actor to walk across with no shoes on.
We're now in a house with a woman that we don't know who's kindly let us use her bedroom and her whole house to film in, and I hope everyone treats it like they should do and keep it clean and tidy.
It feels like we're quite slow today. I don't know if we are behind schedule, but I think there's a lot of things going on with like props not being ready and stuff, so it does feel more chaotic today, which is a bit worrying.
I've lost half the camera.
What is it?
I don't know what's going on, and I'm not sure where the kit is and stuff.
Found the other half of the camera.
We're about to do a voiceover for the two actors within the film, so we just need everyone to like really quiet.
We're setting up the bedroom scene. A few mistakes this morning, lost pieces of equipment, and it rained and people didn't have coats and things, but it's all a big learning curve.
Camera rolling, mark it.
Scene 7, slate 59, take 1.
Turning over!
Action.
We've just stopped for lunch and I am now eating a battered Mars bar. I haven't had one of these in like a million years.
Yeah, it's been good today. The only thing is the schedule's been a little bit off, so because we've been out on location, so things just get a little bit askew with, you know, having to work against time or work against light and weather and stuff. But it's been funny. I've laughed lots and eaten shed loads of cheese.
Yeah, I've been impressed because I'm vegan and people have actually got me some vegan cheese, which is really good, so thumbs up for that.
We're about to shoot our last scene, centred in Miriam's front room. We turned it basically into a green room, and just to film the actor doing flying sequence.
So it's the end of shoot day 2. Everyone assures me that we've got everything that we need and that we have filmed every scene that we were meant to film, so it's a wrap. We'll go into the edit tomorrow and see if there's anything missing. Peace.
Matt has put the timer up on the board. It's fairly clear to see that that is the exact amount of time you have ticking down until 1 o'clock on Friday, which is when we finish working for the premiere.
So we now have 3 days, 3 hours, 40 minutes and 30 seconds to create a full-size quad film poster. There's no physical way any of us can do this by ourselves, so we all got to work together.
So yes, we finished shooting yesterday, we're editing now, but we've realised we've got a couple of shots we have to pick up today, so we'll do that later on, and then continue editing.
We missed a couple of shots, which means we've got to do some pickups. One of them includes
making a plasticine blue man and making it crash, basically. So we're going to throw some plasticine at probably a green screen or something like that.
I have just completed most of the poster, although there might be some changes to be done. Yeah. So one of the longest ones. I normally do it just 30 minutes, but kept asking me to change it.
We've been helping John edit a bit, and me and Pete earlier renamed all the sound files so we could sync it with the visual. Later.
Today I have.
Well, between me and Keegan, we've interviewed everyone in the group and all the members of Dog Bite, asking them what their best dreams is and their worst nightmares and how old they are. People were reluctant to tell us their age, but we got there in the end.
Today I am making the front cover for the poster pack.
I am making the Twitter page for our short film called Cheesy Dreams.
Yesterday we got the poster finished. We've got about the actors, about film school, about Dog Bite, question and answers, storyboards, shot list, and press packs all finished. So today it's just finishing off the rest, finding more press stories and completing the crew and cast list.
Hi, I'm Jane. I'm working with DBS DJ students to do the music for film school.
Hi there, I've been making some space sounds and going out and recording some Foley. We've been down to Dutchy College and recorded all the animals for Space Cows.
We only got the video yesterday, so now we're just trying to clip it all together and make it all work pretty, but it's a lot harder than we expected.
Over the last 2 days, Jess and I have worked, well, Jess in particular has worked really hard on developing the film poster for the film. We've now got the final version done, so we're going to take it down to College Print, to Mark Matthews, get the college branding put on properly, get the Dog Bite branding put on properly, and then get our 2 big film posters printed out with a matte laminate layer as well.
Hello. We're making a toasty building, a cheese toasty building, because we need to do a pickup shot. We're going to be doing little Dan, the blue Superman. He's going to be flying into the building and growing up.
I've got to find some flyover Sahara Desert, but we haven't really got it in the budget to go to the Sahara. So.
We started the edit yesterday and we've realised that we need a couple of shots to make it make sense. So we're just doing that pickup shot today, which involved making this model of
Mini
our actor
Dan.
Dan. So this is Mini Dan. Shooting on this green screen, crashing into a building or a possible cheese toasty.
Cheese toasty.
So yeah, that's what we're doing now.
The result of no expense spared filmmaking, or £350 budget film with a reduced child's plasticine for flying human beings in jumpsuits.
Film school has been stressful, tiring, but amazing.
Pretty damn good.
It's been amazing.
Hectic, fun, hard work.
It was eventful. It was busy, stressful and fun.
Awesome, best ever.
Pretty serious stuff.
Alright.
A brilliant experience. Ice cream, buns, and macaroni.
It was rad.
Inspirational, motivational, sick.
Stressful but awesome.
Exciting, brilliant and fun. Fun and action-packed.
Twas a decent experience.
Sick, rad, sweet.
So here's the film. It's just hot off of the press. We finished it. Can't believe we've done it again. Guys have been great. Yeah, 2014 Film School. Here we go. Whoa, cheesy.